Hello. How goes it? This is the last time you were here, I think, was Beat Saber. This is the other thing I do the most extreme, other than Beat Saber. Over here it's higher elevation. The hill up ahead of me, you can see the trees are all white. They have ice all on them, ice or snow. I'm going somewhere higher elevation to see if there's snow to walk through and like snow on the trees, like up where I'm at and stuff. There's a snow. Like driver's license or my car is nasty because they treated the road so bad. Like I have white streaks on my windshield now from I smeared salt on it. Driver's license. Okay. Over there looks like it's quite a bit of snow. Yeah, like, not like, I mean, I get depressed sometimes. I mean, I've been depressed for like a few weeks. Yeah, like, not like super long time. Oh, I'm turning here. I guess bus is turning here too. I wonder if the car that's anal probing me is also turning here. I mean, I don't know that there really anything to do. Like you can try to do. Probably depends on why you're depressed, but if I sleep enough and eat healthy, then I usually get undepressed. So yeah, just try to do nice stuff that might make you feel better. Kind of hard to make yourself feel better sometimes, but there's a standoff here. They're trying to decide who gets to go first. Alright, is Tesla just... I almost had a standoff too. I thought they were just going to sit there forever. But yeah, like it, like sometimes I'll get depressed if I just feel bad. like don't sleep enough and eat good food. And sometimes maybe if it's from stuff that happened or whatever, just try to you know, I don't know, do some nice stuff or something. Dude, they got a plane finally. It's hard, but they did it. Professional. And like, you know, don't really know what to do exactly, just know what works for me sometimes. And definitely not a professional. That's why I was laughing. Ooh, this is nice. There's a lot more snow in the trees here. Kind of figured there would be. Alrighty. Bye. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. It might have been messing up because I didn't have good cell service, or it might just be bugging on your end. IRL streams are really iffy. Like they don't just look nice. Like oh, there's getting more snow on the road too. Yeah, hope you have a nice rest of your day. I figured it's higher elevation here and it snows here more. A lot of times I figured there'd be some more snow. Snow-covered trees. There's no snow to drive through really, just a tiny bit of slush on the road. I wonder, I could stop here and hike. I hadn't exactly decided what park I was going to go to for sure. There's actually quite a few people there. I think I'll go on up to the other one. Unless it's super busy, then I might come back there. Going down there to like the waterfall and stuff might be cool too. But this is really pretty. I think I'm driving more and more and more into this now. Whenever I'd have good enough cell service to drive up to the overlook. So that road's super steep. I wonder how snowy it is. The heck? There's a car there on the sidewalks. And its airbags are all blown. It's like, did someone crash and blow their airbags and just leave their car there? Like, it looks like it's been sitting there for a while. At least to me, it looked like it. Alright, I was thinking about going and walking here. Assuming it's actually open. Hello? Yeah. Snowed quite a bit. Is this park open? Yeah. Heck yeah. Is the snow deep enough that I'm going to get in my shoes since I don't have boots on? I don't think so. Oh, this is just a little turnaround place. I drove, didn't snow. Most of the snow melted, like the pictures I sent you earlier. Where we live, this is way higher elevation, and there's snow on the trees and everything. Trying to decide if I want to walk from here or go drive first. There's a really, really cool overlook that's even higher elevation. Let's see. I was looking at a map real quick. Why is my phone overheating? That is weird. Oh, maybe because I didn't have it fully charged, so I'm charging it and streaming. And it is kind of warm in here. I'll just walk here. There's not that much daylight, and I was trying to decide between walking here or going and one thing I don't. The snow is pretty melted, and I don't know how much I can walk here without getting my shoes soaked. But or going and driving through the snow more. Alright, I'm gonna unplug my phone from my modem real quick. Actually, I probably shouldn't. I can get out of the car with it like this. I was gonna say it might cut out because it's using. Well, actually, it's 33. I'm gonna put my down coat on if I'm gonna walk around. Which is I should change my mind. I am going to drive around a little bit. I changed my mind when I looked and decided it's 33 degrees. I was like, do I actually want to walk in the snow that much? I think I might want to drive some more and walk in the snow. If I'm going to drive where I'm going to drive, I should do it before it gets dark. And I've been here before, and they don't actually shut the gates of this park. So I could come here and walk when it's almost completely dark. Or go walk at the other place if there's good enough cell service. Alright, we're gonna go exploring. Try to find even deeper snow. There's a car over there just sitting there since before it snowed because there's no tracks on the side of the road with all its airbags blown. Getting even deeper up here. Pretty sweet. The roads are really clear. I guess the side roads aren't. There and some picnic tables and stuff. Snowing again, or either the wind is blowing the snow off the trees. Alright, so there's a road up here that goes up to Cougar Mountain to a really nice overlook that I'd like to go up to, but I'm gonna wait and see what the road looks like. Oh, it's this one right here. Okay, people's been driving up here. Cool. I was worried about it being completely just covered in snow. It's I've probably been a bunch of people going to the park. Going down. I'll just creep like the Teslas. And the rest of this is kind of flat. It's just that one steep part. Now this, I don't know how good a cell phone service I'll have. I might have to turn around if I can't get all the way there. Oh no, why did I say anything? I said something and it went down. There's a lot of snow up here though. Like a lot. Like inches and inches. Working unless there's just no T-Mobile service. Oh, this isn't. even slick unless you just slam on brakes and try to slide. Dude, I don't know if it's watchable now. It's dropped all the way down where Verizon's the only thing I get any service with. There's more people that came out here today than I was expecting. I was kind of worried the road way back there would just be like completely covered. A lot of the side roads were, but I guess everybody had the idea of me to go freaking into the park. This would suck to get stuck here. Alright, is the stream watchable at all? 200 service here. Oh, now it's holding like a megabit, but most of the time the cell service is really, really bad here. I guess I'll head back. I was gonna walk out to the overlook, but you can't actually see because it started snowing again, like up in a cloud. Like, cause you can see a little, like, you can't really see up to the overlook. So there's not gonna be any nice views to show because it just started snowing hard again, and I guess the other big heavy snowstorm is here. This is really pretty though. There's not any more road up here to drive, and if there was, I'd run out of service. It's gonna come up. It's like more people coming out here than I thought. That's why the road's all up. Right, it seems like it's more stable now. But yeah, I knew it was cutting out. I wasn't sure if it or not. And I guess not. Answer. Down here. Alright, it's working now. I was charging the phone and streaming, which I haven't done for this long, and my phone, so I didn't have cell service, and then my phone just overheated and just told me I couldn't use it. And it just snowed a ton. Like, all these roads were clear, and they're all covered in snow now. The really steep one I went up to the park with was so covered in snow coming back down that it was like extremely slick going down the steep part of the hill. Yeah, I was gonna try to stream. There's an overlook that I was driving to, and I thought we could see, you can see the mountains from it. Figured you see it snowy, but it started snowing again, and you can't see anything, so you can't see off the mountain. So I might have tried walking out to the overlook and seeing if I had cell service, but it wasn't gonna be able to see anything anyways. And then I got worried about getting stuck up there if it snows a few more inches. I wouldn't have chains in my car, but I don't want to put them on. There's no way I'd actually get stuck. Dang, down here there's snow on the road. It makes a big difference here compared to just like up the hill, a little bit of elevation. Alright, I'm gonna go back to that park and walk in the snow until I get my feet wet. And then I'm gonna go home and change shoes. This person's turning. Is the other car turning? No. It is so pretty here with all the snow on the trees. Yeah, so they plowed the parking lot. It looks like it's at least 2 or 3 inches on the side of the road. Up on the mountain, about when the stream got really bad, probably had, there was at least 4 or 5 inches up there, I think. And there was a lot more in the trees, too. Oh, my phone got off Wi-Fi. That's why it, oh, my iPhone turned its Wi-Fi hotspot off when it was overheating. That's what's going on here. Oh, I guess you could see part of that. I wasn't sure how much you could see because it was cutting off so bad. And then you didn't get to see me go down the hill because my phone overheated and turned off, and I was too busy. I didn't try to turn it back on until I got off of the sketchy part of the road. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to see where the paths are at because everything's covered in snow. It'd be fun. Alright, I'm reconnected. Why isn't it using AT&T? Because I should have really good service. Maybe I need to restart this app. It was pretty, okay, cut off bad, I guess. Or too deep up there, uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna get out and put my down coat on. And then I'll get the phone out of the car. Man, I opened my back door to get my coat out and it just snowed in my car like a whole ton. It's snowing so freaking hard right now. I saw some more heavy snow was gonna come through it. Looks like it's probably gonna fixing to snow a few more inches if it keeps up like this. Alright. Sorry, I need to put everything in my pockets and then get my other phone in my pocket. And then I'll hold the phone so you can see better. Put my gloves on. I haven't washed the car. Gotta do that. And it is cold out here. Like, actually cold. It's so freaking windy. We're getting it. Go this way, well, kind of, there's a trail over this way. This is pretty cool. I'm not sure. Guess this is a trail I'm on. Oh, you can see where the people's been sliding sleds. Maybe not sledding down this part, but at least dragging them down here. Oh, I don't have this one full. There you go, widescreen. You can see better. Just have to look around. I have my hood on so I don't get snow on my jacket, but it hangs over my head enough that I can't see around real good. Cold when the snow blows all in your face. Oh, here's a little creek. This is like the snow up on top of the bridge. It's like from the wood up to the very top of it, it's probably like 3 inches. See what time is it? 4:38. Have about 30 minutes until sunset. Trying to decide which way I'm gonna go. Let's just go this way. I can do a circle back around that way if I want to. I've been here one other time. At least I think I know where this trail goes. And that one. Oh, this is pretty. There's so much snow on the trees. Stop snowing and take my hood off. I can see better. Very nice. Yeah, it is. Really cool. My app stopped reading chat to me. So I was redoing that. Looks really nice I like this. Would make a really good picture of this, the bridge with all the snow on both sides. Alright, so that goes back towards the parking lot. I'll go walk up this way ways. And people's been walking all out here today. Oh, this part of the trail is real muddy. Does it keep staying muddy? No, it's just that one little section. Huh. Oh, look. Last time oh, that's wrong. That's the wrong camera. I meant to zoom in here. Look at that bench over there. Last time I was here, that was around, like Halloween, and they had some pumpkins there. Right now, there's 2 Christmas trees over there beside it. I guess they're still left over from Christmas. But I guess they decorate it for Halloween and Christmas and everything. See, do I want to go up the hill? I want to at least go back that way to the parking lot because there's a real nice boardwalk and it'll look nice in the snow, I bet. Guess I'll go at least a ways up here. Unless it gets slippery. This is more slippery. There's so many people that's walked up here today. It's like packed it down into ice almost. Oh, there's a little trail that cuts off that way. Oh, you can see where people's been sledding sleds right here. There's definitely some sledding going on today. Oh, look at all these trees they planted. Some kind of little evergreens. They have fences around them all. Kind of interesting. I'm really glad my hiking shoes I've been wearing, they get really, really bad traction on snow now because I've wore them on pavement so much it's wore half the tread off. I had some more shoes that were just like the ones I've been wearing that I got when they were on at a store that was closing that had everything on clearance. So I'm wearing them today for the very first time. Same shoes. It's just a different color. And see, different color and brand new. But they're just like, I'm glad, since I wore them in case I ended up walking in snow. But these get really, really good traction. My other ones are so bad, I wouldn't really been able to walk up here. It's really pretty out here. Hello.
Hi. Okay.
Thank you. The doggos are still looking back at me like, why didn't you pet us? We wanted petting. And you have to like duck to get under some of these. They're hanging so low. They have so much snow on them. Ooh. We're going into the woods again, up under the snow. She was like, come on over here, doggos, and pulled them over out of the way and let me by. And then she was pulling away, and they were like looking back at me like, wait, I didn't get any petting. If I remember right, that goes right up. Oh, no. That's the way I went before. And it goes up to a subdivision, and there's another trail up the hill more that goes along. I've never went down this one before. Well, that means it's time to go down this one. This is another slick one. There's people sleds down it until it's flat, not bumpy, and then they walked in it. Oh, and I guess the sleds pack it down too. And someone's just walked up here because there's fresh tracks that haven't been snowed on. Oh, it's the doggos, because I see fresh dog tracks, dog paws also. Okay, her and the doggos came up here just now because all the other tracks have been snowed over. There's definitely some of the dog paws. Oh, here's the sledding area. Wow, look, all the grass and stuff's matted down. People got here in the trail and just sledded down the hill there. A few people started there. Oh, it's snowing again. Actually, it's some snow and some sleet. I don't know, you can probably hear the sleet hitting my jacket on the stream. Actually, I think it's mostly sleet now. So pretty out here today. And it's nice. My car said it was 33 in the parking lot. So it's either still that or below freezing. Nothing seems to be melting anymore. At least up here on the hill, none of the snow is slushy at all. It's all real solid. Oh, that's a snowplow going up the road. I was wondering what was making so much noise. I've seen a lot of snowplows out today. They're all like out in force. Oh, there's a little trail. Oh, that's the other higher trail that I've gone on. They run into each other, it looks like right here. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I guess most of the places I've been to, it's loud, so there's a lot of sound on the stream. See, they have a watch for cougars and bear signs here. Because there's, I guess, cougars and bears around. Or there can be. I've never seen a cougar or a bear. But I mean, cougars don't really let you see them. This is a bit of a walk, if I remember right, going down this way. But otherwise, I walk all the way back there and go back down the trail I just came down. So it's probably about the same walk either way. So I'll just make a big loop. 4:53. I still have like 20 minutes until sunset, and it was dark earlier when I got here from it snowing, but now it looks really, really light for how late it is. I guess because the sky's lighter and all the white snow makes it look, it brightens it up. Oh, right, this is steep. I hope it's not slippery. No, it's not. None of it's packed down. Yeah, I don't ever see deer here. It's kind of weird. Like, I was thinking about that last time I was visiting in like southeast, like down there. We saw a bunch of deer, and I never ever see deer here. Which I mean, I've only ever been to this park once. Most of the parks I go to are more in town or out in the woods on hiking trails, and I never really saw deer on hiking trails that much anyways. But it's kind of strange. I've seen eagles here a lot, but haven't seen a lot of other wildlife. Oh, it's more slushy down here. Like a little bird hopping around on this path. So, if I remember right, that's the long route. And this runs back into one of the other trails someplace. So, I guess I've never been down here. So, we can explore this way. Looks like there's a little creek here that goes along beside the trail. And the trail is built up between these logs or whatever. My hand's getting cold. I'm gonna swap hands real quick. Put my other one in my pocket. All right. Ugh. I just had a big chunk of melted snow and ice fall out of the tree right down my neck under my jacket. Oh, look at the ferns growing on top of this, it's a stump that trees are growing out of, and it has ferns growing on the top and snow on them. Yeah, it really does look like a winter wonderland, this part of it. This trail winding through the woods and everything, the snow on it. It's real nice. It really is quite a bit more work walking on snow, at least up and down hills and not sliding over. I'm staying quite warm, like not even cool at all. Just walking this slow is enough to keep me warm. That's the trail I believe I walked down earlier, and this was the trail I cut off that I said I could do a loop, but I went up the hill instead. So the other trail back up there, if I had gone down it, I could have looped around and ran into this one. I'm gonna head back this way though. I'll re-walk part of this trail and then go over the boardwalk part because I think it'll be nice to see in the snow. It is actually starting to get dark-ish under the trees now. And as soon as you come out from under the trees though, like here, it's like really bright. Gets from all the snow. Oh, there's a little bird there. It is not scared. Like I walked I'm like 6 feet from it or something. And it just stayed there. Hi, Dawson. No, I kind of think watching someone walk through the snow, like crunch through the snow, is kind of like ASMR or whatever. So, not weird. If you think ASMR is weird, then maybe it's weird. But I don't personally think it's weird. It's like just satisfying hearing, crunches like through the snow or something like that. Hi, Dawson. I hope you're doing good today. It doesn't snow here very often. Especially not this much, and just stays like this. Lower elevations, like where we live, the snow melted like an hour after it snowed or something. But I drove up into the mountains a little more. But normally it doesn't snow this close into the mountains. Staying warm? Yeah, I actually am. It's flat here, but I was walking on the hills earlier, and it's noticeably more work to walk up and down a hill on the snow and not slide over. So, like, enough work that, usually I walk fast enough, I stay warm, but even just walking slow, going up and down hills is enough work to keep me warm. And it's only like freezing here, or most of this is frozen pretty solid, so maybe a little below freezing. So I came through here earlier. That's a pretty view, just looking down the trail. Oh, all snow covered. Earlier I walked through here, and there's a trail that goes like way up the hill up there. Walked along that. I'm kind of headed back towards the car now because it's getting late. Oh, that says restoration in progress. I guess that's why they have all these little trees. This whole clear area, I guess they're planting trees all in it. Maybe they don't want to be clear anymore. Yeah. Hi, Ari. Look, they still have Christmas trees. When I came here around Halloween, they had pumpkins here. So I guess they decorate it and they just kept the trees. I think the main road going here was really clear. And I just heard when I was up the hill, I could see it, saw a snowplow come by. I'm assuming treating it. It didn't sound like it was plowing, and at least when I drove here, there was no snow to plow. And I don't think it's supposed to get really low down below freezing. Well, I don't know here because I drove more up into the mountains because like where we live further down, the snow all melted. There's more snow higher up, but like the roads are also really bad up there. But yeah, I think it's actually below freezing here now. My car said it was 33 when I parked at the parking lot. And there's some slushy stuff right here, but most of this is really solid. And it snowed some more earlier while I was walking, and none of that seems to be melting. So the roads might be kind of freezing, but I also have a lot of traffic, so I'll probably be okay. They're really wet. If they freeze, they're going to be solid sheets of ice, like thick ice, because there's been snow on the sides of the road and melted. So it's going to be like very, very icy. Maybe like ice skating rink. So I thought this boardwalk would be cool to see in the snow. But worst case, if they do freeze into ice sheets, I have my chains in my car, which do pretty good on ice. I used them like 2 years ago when there was that ice storm. Was it the December before last? There was an ice storm like a week or two before Christmas. And I had a delivery job then where I delivered out of my car. And I worked for a few hours that morning until I finally, it was the ice storm. So the ice is getting thicker and thicker. So I worked until I finally did slide off the road, even with the chains. Oh, look. I heard noise. There's a bunch of ducks here. Just hanging out, eating. Yeah, I was working for UPS then. As they hire for Christmas, they hire like personal vehicle drivers. So you're delivering packages, but you're doing it out of your car. And they wanted to deliver packages, so they let you work if you wanted to. So about the time I slid off the road, there were other people sliding off the road also. So they had like somebody in a truck with cat litter driving around trying to get people back up on the road. So I just sat there with my car running until it melted the ice under me enough that, because I ended up getting on a road and it was so frozen solid that my car wasn't heavy enough to stick to for them to break the ice. So they just slid off the top of the ice, because I had to have tension cables. I can't put chains on my Subaru, and tension cables aren't spiky, so like they're smooth. So you have to have enough weight for them to like break the ice and dig down into it. So I just sat there. I slid halfway off the road and I sat there with my car running until the heat of the car. So basically before they got anybody out to try to help me get back up on the road, my car running melted the ice enough that the chains sunk into it, and then I drove back up on the road. And by then they were telling people just to come back. It had gotten so much worse. So I just went back and didn't work anymore. But I did it for like a few hours. Yeah, the ducks are just feasting away there. But it was kind of horrible. Like the 2 hour, it wasn't bad at all when I started, and then it was icing so much that because I think my car said it was like 22 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. So it was like freezing, really solid, just raining, like freezing rain. So it got like really, really bad in the like 2 hours that I worked. I don't really see cattails here that much at different places, but there's a freaking whole bunch here. $15 in Bellingham one of those days. Dang. Yeah. It was kind of crazy how cold it got that week. Because then, like, even after the ice storm day, there was so many days that, like, the ice and snow would melt and then refreeze the next night because it'd get down into the 20s, and then it would melt and refreeze. And it's like, it was like a whole week of, like, just trying to not slide over, going up and down icy driveways, trying to deliver stuff to get up to people's houses. Because they'd melt and then just freeze into like black ice, like slick. Because it was getting so cold. I'm getting snow off of my shoes and it's melting. And this walking on the snow and not trying to slide, it really uses your like side muscles in your leg or whatever that you use to balance. I haven't walked very much, but my legs are like starting to get really tired, like the side muscles, which I don't normally feel myself using when I walk. Guess I really only walk on snow like this much every few years, so I'm definitely not used to it. Oh, now I'm back on the pavement. Oh, look at the huge snowball that somebody made. And that is a massive one. Look, they've been sledding here too. Our little crunch stream, yep, pretty much. We crunch around in the snow. I think I will, actually probably just nicer to go this way. That up there goes back around, but it goes near the road, and you'll just have to hear a bunch of traffic. It'll mess up with the snow crunching ASMR. Where is it? Still daylight? It's dark in Ohio. Pacific Northwest. Washington. It's like, what's 5:16? I guess it's about sunset here. Maybe slightly after sunset. It doesn't normally look this bright light this early in the day, or late in the day, but I guess all the snow is reflecting the light and making it extra bright. Plus the phone's lighting it up some. It doesn't snow here much. Like, it does up in the Cascades, but not like lower levels. Forgot that the West Coast existed for a moment. I mean, nobody hardly lives in the middle of the U.S., so at least on the internet, you don't hardly talk to people from the middle states, so unless you talk to West Coast people, it's easy to just think it's East Coast, since that's where everybody lives. East Coast, and then a few select cities in the West Coast. You know, it really has much population. Figure before I walk up there. There's a lot of nice trees you can see here. This park is pretty large. I walked like that little clear area up there. I walked on the trail earlier that went along the top of that. Yeah, I don't think, unless I'm forgetting, I feel like I haven't seen you in literally years. So you've been doing pretty good. Unless I'm mixing you up with someone else. And it's been less than a few years. Or I forgot. Which, I mean, I used to stream a lot, and then I stopped streaming near as much. I'm not on Twitch much these days. Yeah. I'm not as much either. Like, 2020 and the first half of 2021 is when I lived on Twitch. Like, watch other people and stream a lot and everything. And then in the middle of 2021... I just about stopped streaming. I would like once or twice a month instead of like 5 days a week. And I kind of got out of the habit of watching people then, because it ended up going like people that I used to watch a lot. I didn't watch them for a couple of years. Some of them stopped streaming. Some of them still do. And probably, other people. I mean, one thing back then, there was a lot more people on Twitch, because at least in 2020, nobody hardly worked. They were all just at home during COVID. Which I don't remember. Didn't you used to be a truck driver? So you were working at least more back then or something? Like, or am I forgetting stuff? I'm getting mixed up. Walk up, no, actually I'll go and walk up this trail. I parked right up there. Well, actually, I was going to say I was going to stop before I got to the car, but okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've talked to you since you've probably not seen you since December 2023. Yeah, I'll just, there's still some of the driving back towards home has, before I get too low elevation, there's still a lot of snow. And I stream driving in the car too here, so I'll just keep streaming for another 15 minutes or something while I drive. Alright, I'm gonna switch to that while I so I don't show my car or don't accidentally show the tags. Try to get the keys out of my pocket. Yeah, is it scary? You're used to just seeing snow and trees. Oh. All right, I'll there we go. All right. I'm gonna take my down coat off and put my jacket on, or I'll probably get hot in the car, and then start driving. Snow out of my shoes. Awesome. I enjoyed the walks also. I don't get to walk in the snow much here. Which, I mean, it doesn't snow much more here than it does in the southeast, but I can, if I want to see snow, drive up into the mountains, and it snows all the time. I don't really know where to go up there. I know the ski resorts stay open.
Video mode.
I don't know
Recording started.
I guess most of the
Wi-Fi is on.
Oh, that's my dash cam. Just ignore it. I guess the hiking trails probably stay open. I mean, other than when it snows, so I figure they probably don't close most of the roads that are on our parking lots. So the ones right off the interstate, you can probably go walk in the snow. Maybe I should do that sometime. I also don't know how often how high up you have to get. It's weird. I've been in Washington for like 3 years, but I still don't actually know. I've never been over the pass in the winter. So I don't know what it looks like or how much snow there is in the winter. Or if there's snow all the time, or if it melts some in between storms when it like warms up. I want to do that some this winter, go up there and explore. I've been halfway up. I went to Rainier the winter. That's another thing I want to do this year. I went to Rainier the year before last, and they only had it open up to Longmire the day that, so like halfway up the day that I went. I've been up to Paradise in the summer, And I've gone up there in June, and I couldn't believe there was still ice and snow all over the trails in June. Like, I just thought it would be, melted way before that. So, it'd be really nice to go there in the winter when the roads open all the way up to Paradise. I need to get, my tires are pretty worn out. I need to get new tires before I do too much snow driving because they're not very good in the snow anymore. And then yeah, I love Rainier though. It's one of my favorite national parks. It's so pretty. Like in the when we went up to Longmire in the winter, that was super pretty seeing the snow, and it's super pretty to go up there in the summer and in the fall and see the wildflowers and stuff. Yeah, it would suck if it erupted, but while you were there, but it'd probably suck if you are anywhere in this area when it erupts. Oh, here's a snowplow coming down the other side of the road. Oh yeah, they're dumping treatment salt on the road or whatever. Yeah. Oh, they're freaking crazy. I like calling Rainier Mount Doom because, I grew up in the southeast and the Appalachians aren't that tall, and even in the Rockies, I used to go to Colorado and would go up to Pikes Peak, which is 14,000 feet. But it's 5,000 feet on the lowlands there. Rainier, you can see it from Seattle, and you're basically at sea level in Seattle, and Rainier is 14,000 feet tall. So I still haven't gotten used to it. Most of the time I can't see it, but I'll go someplace where I have a view of it, and it's just what the heck is that? It looks like something out of a story or something. As far as what I'm used to, mountains just aren't that tall compared to it's just insane. Which I guess part of why it's that tall compared to the being almost at sea level, the ground around it, is because it's a volcano. And yeah, that's why I was thinking about that. I'm used to mountains and mountain ranges where the land is, higher going up to the mountain range, but I'm not used to mountains that are, volcanoes. They're just that mega tall. Car says 33 degrees. The roads. Yeah, they're rounded off more. They kind of look like hills compared to the Rockies, and Cascades look kind of like the Rockies to me. They're not as tall, but they're pointed and rocky like the Rockies. They're not trees all over them, rounded off and green as much as the Appalachians. And then you just have freaking Rainier, which just looks fake when you see it. It really looks fake to me, like I was saying, because it's so tall. I'm not used to mountains being that tall. This, in the middle here, didn't have as much snow on it when I came up here. So, when it snowed again earlier, I guess it's colder and the stuff's not melting on the road as much. I think it's really only melted here from people driving, and I guess they've been treating it a lot. I saw that snow plow back there. Yeah, I want to go up to Rainier this year, to Paradise, and then I want to go up to Hurricane Ridge in Olympic National Park, but that's like quite a bit of a drive. But I have done it in a day, like drove over there, went up Hurricane Ridge and drove all the way back. It's just freaking out all day drive. I want to do that this year, and maybe go up into the Cascades some and see some more snow. I mean, I guess it's February. I gotta do all that pretty fast. I just needed first, I need to put new struts in my car. And I need an alignment, and I was gonna do the struts and get an alignment before I get new tires. And then once I do that, it'll be snow worthy. Stream might cut off just a little bit up here because the cell service is sometimes not quite fast enough. If it does, it'll probably only be like 20 seconds or something, and then it'll come back. There's already way less snow here. Like none up in the trees. Oh, by the way, anyone that's wondering, I have TTS. I'm not actually reading chat on my phone while I drive. That seems scary. I have a TTS app and a headset on. So, if anyone says anything, I just hear it. On my stream, when I play Beat Saber, I don't have TTS read out, I don't have TTS read out the names, because I think it's kind of annoying, like, hearing all that, but, when I'm hearing it now, it reads out the names and everything, so I don't even have to, like, look at chat to see, who said what. Like I do playing Beat Saber. It's really the only way to drive and stream, just having TTS read out everything, or have somebody else in the car reading it out to you. I wonder how bad everything's gonna get tonight. I think it's only supposed to get down to like 31 or something. It'll probably still be enough for the roads to get like. It didn't really get cold last night, and it was pretty warm today, so everything's not like frozen, but it'd probably be enough for them to freeze, even with people driving on them. So. some. I'm gonna pull over here on the other side of the intersection into a shopping center and I guess stop stream. Just figured I'd drive some of the way home since there was still a lot of nice trees back there with snow on them. It was pretty. And it wasn't dark yet. Yeah, I've noticed that, like, thank you. I hope you have a nice evening, too. I've noticed that, like, today with the snow, you could see, like, you could see the snow up on the trees, up on the ridges. And then, like, lowlands, like, around, like, it's like Seattle and right around Lake Washington, there was no, snow at all. Or no snow on the trees. Like it's crazy how much the elevation changes. Like if you're down by the lake or like drive up on like Highlands or something someplace. It's like a big difference. Cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. Alright, 6 people here. I guess I will find someone to raid. Half the time I just don't when I'm doing IRL streams. I wasn't planning on streaming quite this long. Wow, an hour and 45 minutes. I went out and worked some this afternoon. I was planning on streaming Beat Saber tonight. I might in a few hours. Depending on if it gets below freezing, I don't know how long I actually want to drive tonight working. I don't, some of the, even up around here, because I was working up around here earlier, a lot of the side roads are like halfway covered in snow, and I don't want to really drive once they start freezing. So I might stream again later. Kind of depending on, just above freezing right now, so how long it takes before it starts freezing. Who am I gonna raid? Oh, Bite is streaming again. You're ready. If I don't, I'll try to tomorrow. I'm always busy working on the weekends. Sunday is busier earlier in the day, and the evenings it's just extremely hit or miss. So I usually don't stream Beat Saber on the weekends. Or I haven't been. I wonder if raid Level Up. They raid me a lot of times. They're playing Table Tennis VR. Sounds kind of interesting. Anyways, that was really fun. I love getting to walk through the snow. It was really pretty. Alright, I gotta wait for the raid. I don't know how to start them early on mobile. So it has 62 seconds. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. And like I said, I might stream later. I might not. I don't really know. I guess we'll just find out. You'll find out when I find out. I guess, or a little afterwards. Yeah. If not, I'll probably stream tomorrow. So, anyways, I'm just kind of waiting for the raid to start. Like I said again, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a nice rest of your night. Yep, see ya, Ari. Oh, I should actually wave bye. Alright, see ya.